Radio Irish presents 25 years ago in Ireland, a bit of an odd look back at some of the notable events of the year 1983 with Bob Gallico.
The place, Ireland. The time, August 1983. The papers had news again that month of a poll revealing that for the third month in a row, most people would like to see a change in government, but that if an election was held the next day, the outcome would be a hung Doyle. That wouldn't have been a general election, more like a lynching party. And not a Jack one either. Coalition government discovers oil, government saves the country. Headlines which never appeared, but might have been invented in retrospect at the next election when it did take place. Amid all the furore of the Gulf test flows, the Minister for Energy, John Bruton, said, "I want to stress that there is no certainty that we have a commercial field, but if we do, the revenue from it would have to be used towards building up our infrastructure." And that's why the country's economic problems would not have been wiped out overnight. The infrastructure would have to have been built up again. I don't know, it was one of our biggest tourist attractions. People came from all over the world to see the leaning infrastructure of Ireland. Mr. Bruton also said the country would have to take a very responsible approach to a major oil discovery. Yeah, like no running around Europe and shouting, yeah, we've got oil and you haven't." Quote from a post office spokesman after the real post office seized some letters from the premises of express couriers following their closure. "We believe that under the 1908 Act, the post office has the sole monopoly to deliver letters, and we recently got legal advice to back our case. We want to know why well-known companies, doctors, hospitals, government departments, and the Fine Gael party have been using a private delivery firm instead of our services." Well, the imposing list of clients of express couriers should have given them a clue. Or didn't the 1908 Act specify that the letters were to be delivered within the current year? That's all for this time. Come back again for another trip down a 25-year memory lane.
Radio Irish presents 25 years ago in Ireland, a bit of an odd look back at some of the notable events of the year 1983 with Bob Gallico.